Hello, I'm Henry Alford, the author of the new book about manners, Would It Kill You to Stop Doing That? I recently asked my publisher if any of the folks in their offices had any manners problems that I could help them out with.
Henry, how do you get someone to stop wearing a really offensive scent?
I think that the problem that I call over-fragrancing, like the problem that I call someone has a visible booger, both are best served by implicating yourself. Walk up to your friend Bob and say, "Hey Bob, apparently you and I have both been accused of wearing way too much cologne." I don't want to say who the accuser was, just to say that I'm going to go home and reduce my consumption of Paco Rabanne by about 90%. What you're doing by implicating yourself is you're reducing the sting and you're reducing the potential humiliation. You're turning it in on yourself.
My neighbor always leaves his trash in the hallway on non-pickup days, and I'm wondering what I should do about it.
You could start out doing, making a lovely gesture on your friend's behalf. Say you take him a plate of brownies that you've made, but that en route, while you're going to his house, you trip over the bags and send the brownies flying all over. When your neighbor asks you why you are bearing an empty plate, simply say, "I didn't expect to see garbage bags on a non-pickup day."
What's appropriate food to consume at a movie theater?
I would point you in the direction of the wonderful world of soup. Soup and a straw. To my mind, there are fewer, more wonderful combinations than a Hugh Jackman movie and a canister of the nutritional supplement Ensure.
So Henry, what is the problem with no problem?
I recently wrote an email to someone that said, "Hey, great running into you last night. So sorry I couldn't swing by your place afterwards." The response comes back. The response says, in entirety, "No problem." I had to think, how could my coming to your house constitute a problem? Have I been dandruffing on the guacamole again? I think that unless an actual problem has been averted, that saying no problem is sort of false bravery.
I have a friend who is incredibly rude, and I'm wondering if it would be poor etiquette to give him a book on manners as a gift.
These questions are making me very uncomfortable.